guys, Christy here with PKONHomeschoolFun.com, and today I'm excited to bring to you this sponsored video from CTCMath, which is an online math program for your kids. I'm going to show you how to get started with CTCMath in just a few easy steps. I'm also going to show you a few hidden features and gems that you're going to want to make sure you know about. We'll talk about cost a bit and how to get this program on a budget. And finally, I'm going to show you how to set up CTCMath for your youngest learners in a way that always keeps the fun.
All right, I'm going to show you how to get started super simply and quickly. First, we're going to log in under your parent login, and then we're going to simply create a new student up here. Let's add a student named Jimmy Smith. Done. Okay, so now in order for Jimmy to start working, we're either going to assign him a task here, or I'm going to show you how to just get him started, just working through the curriculum. So we can have him start a task, and for the purpose of this, I'm going to have it start today. And I'm going to add recipients. I'm going to add Jimmy Smith, and we're going to go over here to lessons, and I'm just going to kind of pick where he's at. So let's say he's starting 4th grade. So I'm going to give him this task to start with. Now when Jimmy goes in to log in under the student login, he'll type in his credentials. And up here at the top, you'll see the little orange 1 for his tasks. So those are the tasks that you've sent him. Now there's a bunch of customization and fancy stuff you can do here, but I want to get you up and running really quickly. So here's his task. He simply clicks on this and goes through his lesson. When he's done, it's going to switch him over to his questions, and he's going to start his questions. Now, the tasks are a wonderful way for you to really customize what your child is doing, but if you want to get started really quick, they can simply go in here into the lessons, which is the main page that they'll see when they log in, and go to their grade and their first lesson. Now, after they've completed some lessons, when they log in, it's going to drop them into the page right where they left off, so they can just simply follow the check marks and go to the next lesson. This makes it very simple for you guys to get started up really quickly. Now, CTCMath has a lot of features, a lot of things, a lot of flexibility. I'm not going to go through all of the features in this video, but I do want to show you at the very top of your parent login screen, your dashboard here, if you click on this Need Help button, it's going to show you all sorts of tutorials in order to get you started, and you'll be able to see exactly what to do for every single scenario. So if you are not familiar with how CTCMath works, let me show you a typical lesson.
In this lesson, we take a look at positive and negative numbers.
The great thing about CTCMath is that it's this guided lesson and with interactive questions afterwards. So when your student starts a lesson, they're going to go through this very short introduction. These are typically about 6 minutes, and it's going to go through and teach a concept.
Let's consider this temperature gauge. Okay, it records the temperature at the moment. It's up past the 20 degrees, isn't it?
Okay, so they're going to go through and it's going to teach a concept.
Excellent. Well, that concludes the lesson. Good luck with your questions.
And then when that's done, they're going to come up here to questions and start their questions. Okay, let's see if we can get this right. Hey, we got it right. So it's showing their progress. There's not that many questions. They're going to just go through here and answer whatever it's asking for. And look at that, we got 100%. Go us! All right, guys, let's get to some of those fun features I was talking about. First off, in the student login, they can come up here to settings, and they can change their colors for their theme to anything that they want. They can actually even create their own theme with their 2 most favorite colors and change this anytime they want. I love this idea because it gives them some ownership over their program and gives them a little bit of excitement for that. There's also a couple of hidden games in here. There's a speed skills game where they can work on different skills. It starts with for level 1 all the way to level 4 with different things that they can work on, addition, subtraction, and even all the way up to division with remainders and so forth. So this is a fun thing they can do, control and your scroll on your mouse to get that one a little bit bigger. And then also you have the times tables game, which is a shoot 'em up game to work on your times tables. This is a super cute game. Love this. It's just a great way to break up what they're doing on the computer. You can use this as a reward, or if they're not that excited about math that day, maybe this is all they do that day. They're still working on stuff. So I love that CTC Math has those kind of hidden in there. Also, coming in here to the parent login, I want to show you a couple of really cool things that are hidden in here as well. Well, they're not really hidden, but you might not be seeing that right off the bat. So the first one is question banks, and I'm going to show you how we use this. This is just a wonderful tool. If you add a question bank here, you can create a customized bank of questions. And I love this because you can actually print some worksheets to supplement your kids' education. I really am a huge proponent of using a multi-sensory approach, especially for your younger kids. When your kids are older, they can have a little bit more of a threshold for working on the computer. But check this out. If we go to lessons and choose a lesson and go to presets, we can actually choose how many questions we want on this question bank and if they should be easier or harder or evenly distributed. I'm going to make this kind of easy. Let's say your kiddo's having a real tough time on a certain concept. You can create these customized question banks. I'm going to save this as Ellie week 3. And after I've saved this, I can come in here to my question banks and click on the print button. And this allows me to either save it as a PDF or go ahead and print it off. And this is just a really great way. Now, obviously, you can use this for different things. If you can actually make your own test this way, or just your own lessons if your kiddo needs a break from doing their work on the computer. I love that this is in here. And I will tell you, in my opinion, this is one of the ways that CTC Math kind of edges out the competition in online math curriculum. I really love that you can customize these worksheets so that they can have a combination of online work and paperwork if it's just not working out, or if they just need a little break. I personally love the idea of having both. So they're doing their online lessons and then maybe they need a little confidence boost, print them out a cute little worksheet. It's in color and it's cute. I love it. Absolutely love this. Another thing I wanted to show you is over here on the tools button here. If you go down here to checklists, now I know not all kids love checklists, but my girls love them. And I'll tell you, they really enjoyed these checklists. They loved that it looked like a clipboard. And what's neat is that you can print out just one of these pages and have them go through it. Now, this brings us into how to set this up for your little ones. So CTC Math is a math program for kindergarten all the way up through 12th grade. But you know me, I'm all about those preschool, kindergarten, and first grade years. And so we need to take a minute to think about, is an online math program even a good choice for those young students? I'm not a big advocate of kids doing all of their curriculum on the computer. You need to really take in consideration some of the special requirements of your little ones if you're going to have them do curriculum online. So absolutely, I think an online math curriculum can be a wonderful choice. A lot of kids get really excited about using the computer because it makes them feel like like they're doing something that a grown-up does. It's kind of exciting, but there are some frustrations involved, and you really need to be taking that into an account when you structure your day and you structure your children's lessons. So there's some serious advantages to using an online program, especially CTC Math, because everything is all laid out for you and it's very flexible. It'll help keep you on track, and you can really tailor it to the level that your child is at. But we do need to make some considerations and some adjustments for your kiddo, right? So here's some tips to help you structure your kids' lessons and just some ideas to make it a little bit easier for your littler ones. The first thing is, working on a computer is a challenge and something they have to learn in and of itself. So they have to learn how to use the computer in addition to their math work, and that can get a little bit challenging. So this is one of my top tips, is to take a sticker, and these stickers here are the puffy stickers. They're very cheap on Amazon. You can get a giant pack of them. Kids love them too. Is to take one of these puffy stickers and put it on the left mouse button of your mouse. I don't know if I can show you on your mouse up here. And then when your kid is using the mouse, they'll be able to kind of hover their finger on that sticker, and that is a huge help. It's such a simple thing, but trust me, man, it helps all the little kids get started, and they just rest their finger on that sticker, and that's the one they click on. It really helps orient them when they're using a mouse. Another thing is to give them a little stuffed animal, one of their favorite stuffed animals. That's their math buddy. So you can even have them name their stuffed animal like CTC Math Buddy or whatever, and their little math buddy hangs out with them when they do math. So they just kind of sit on the desk, or like this little guy's got legs. I could probably even just kind of sit him on my keyboard. Oh, he's so cute. And just something super cute, a little math buddy that goes with your kiddo everywhere they go. And honestly, like, try this for your older kids too. Even if you're like, oh, they're first grade, second grade, like they don't, you know what, kids love being kids. So go ahead and try it with your older kids. You know your kids, you know if they're gonna like this. The other thing too is I showed you those checklists, and I want to show you how we really like using these checklists for CTC Math for your younger kids, right? We don't care what day they completed it. We don't care what grade they got on it. We just care that they did it, and that's awesome. So let them do a check mark and give them a sticker. We have a little sticker drawer, all sorts of stickers that we collect, and have them put a sticker on each lesson that they do, especially for your younger kids, your kindergartners. And honestly, like, I would probably use CTC Math for preschool as well. Like, their kindergarten level, there's plenty of stuff that a preschooler could do. So I know they say it starts kindergarten, but if you were really wanting to do some preschool stuff, I would totally recommend it for that. And then also, we talked about the question bank worksheets. I highly recommend using this in combination with their online lessons. So you can do this however works for you. You can actually call this a test, because one of the things you can do is create a positive perception of testing. So you can use this to create a worksheet that is 5 questions, super easy. You know your kid is just gonna like scoff because it was so easy, and call it a test. Okay, you did your 10 lessons for this quarter or whatever, or couple of weeks, and so now it's time for your unit test, and have them sit down and do a test of a very small bank of questions that are super easy, and all of a sudden your kid thinks that tests are no big deal. And then you can kind of build on that and make sure you're challenging them when you and your child feel that it's appropriate to do that. So those are my tips for making this work for younger kids. Not even just making it work, but really using it to your advantage. There's the few things that I highlighted in this video really make CTC Math stand out, especially for your young kids.
All right, guys, if you're interested in buying CTC Math, I'm going to show you what you need to do. Please do not pay full price. I'm going to show you how to get this for half price, okay? So here's what it looks like if you don't have a special link, and if you just go to the website under pricing. Okay, so if you go to the CTC Math website and you click on the Join Now button, it's going to take you to their subscription page with their normal prices. So I want to make sure that you are not clicking on these prices. You don't need to. All you need to do is find a link from a blogger like me, and I'm actually going to have that in the description below this video on YouTube, or in the description if you're watching it on Facebook. And click on that link and you're going to get half off of your membership. So your single membership or your family membership for multiple kids, you're going to save a ton of money. So $100 a year for one kid, $150 a year for your whole family. This is for any grade. So you can move your kids throughout any of the grades, any of the curriculum, for a full 12 months. So this is a really good deal for an online math program. I know you guys are going to love it. Well, I hope you enjoyed this video, and as I sign off, here's what a few actual CTC Math users had to say about this math program.
I like CTC Math because it's easier for me to do it on the computer than on paper.
I like CTC Math because it's cool that you get to change the color in the background. And I like all the games it has. And I love how it gives you like rewards. Like, I am at a silver level right now, and I thought that was super cool. That the videos show you how to do it, and then it shows you the thing, and then you get to actually know how to do it. But if it's not, if it wouldn't have that, then you would have to just try to figure it out on your own, and you would never know how.